Good evening, and welcome to episode 3 of Superheroes, should I say, Supervillains. In this special villain episode, I shall speak the entire time with a torch under my chin so I look slightly menacing. And I will also be designing 2 of your villains. So without further ado, let's see Stealth by Jordan Ellis.
Jordan Ellis, more commonly known as Stealth, has the ability to manipulate sound and artificial light. Once his greatest friend, Jordan considered Jack Ford Lane his brother, but when Jack didn't comply to his orders, a new relationship was born for the 2 of them. Stealth is charming, devious, cunning, and witty. He is one of the greatest minds left in the entire country, able to single-handedly outwit the entire Nova Force.
So that was the man in the suit, Stealth. Now, I'm going to show you... One second, I don't have enough hands. I hope you don't mind my normal face. Here is my magical, mystical folder. Now, in this folder, I put each and every drawing. Let's see, there's the first one. You remember that? The cross. There's element. There's... that was close. Dragonoid. And the... oh no. So why don't we draw The Saint by Sam Pemberton.
The Saint is a powerful being with jet black feathered wings and the ability to regenerate. This, along with his super strength and his black diamond staff, makes Sam Michael Pemberton a deadly rival to any wannabe saint. Sam is jealous of the Nova Force's success, and in particular, its leader, the Cross. He believes he is God's way of getting rid of the scum that's left on Earth. And in his eyes, most people are scum.
Okay, so before I start inking, well, I actually have inked, time, wibbly wobbly, all that, I'm just going to explain that I went and got some old Sharpies the other day, purely because... Sorry, I never probably looked at the logo before. Purely because we're drawing villains today, so they're a lot darker, they're full of shadow, you know. So you might notice that I was being a bit lazy when drawing the Saint and Stealth, and I wasn't shading in with a pencil. I was literally just drawing where the shadows are going to go, because I knew I was going to do it with my old Sharpie here. Because that black gel pen I was using before, it took a really long time to do any of the shadows, and you'll see it so much quicker with this. So whilst the lines may be a bit thicker, shading is so much easier. So just heads up in case you ask me why the sudden change of pen, and just in case you can't see the pen properly. Yeah, I've got a torch. So let's use this and ink Stealth.
So here I am inking Stealth. That was pretty bad of me. I've got the names right here in front of me. I apologise for that, Jordan. I didn't actually forget our first major villain's name. And as you can see, I was quite lazy. I was even lazier when I drew the Saint, and you'll see that later. But I was quite lazy when I drew this. I didn't actually, with the pencil, colour in what was meant to be black, what was meant to be shadow, because his whole suit's meant to be shadow. So I just kind of drew lines where the shadows should be, so it all looks a bit confusing at first. That's probably why after the pencil drawing was drawn, you were like, what the hell is that? And you're probably the same with the Saint, I presume, because that's even worse. So, lazy drawing from Mark this week. But it's speed, it's to get it out for you nice and quickly, and the end result isn't too shabby, I don't think.
Okay, so next week, as well as designing 2 more characters, I'm going to show you some artwork for the first issue of the online comic book, and how you're going to reach the comic book is yet undefined, but I will be sure to let you know. But in the meantime, I still need to ask if there are any of you that can do this, can draw superheroes. Please, please, please get in touch, because whilst I love it, and I'm always going to continue doing these videos and designing new characters for as long as this lasts, as long as people send me characters, but I can't do that and draw all. I can draw some of them, but I can't draw all the comic book stories that Jack and myself are coming up with. So just a quick reminder to any of you that are artists that we need your help. So any artists out there, just, you know, give us a hand, yeah, let me know. Contact supermjr@live.co.uk, just say, I'm an artist, you know, send me a couple of bits of your work, and what we're going to do is we're going to send out a little sample of the issue 1 script, and you can draw your interpretation of it and send it back, and we can see if we like it or not, if we're compatible, and, you know, this hopefully is going to take off, so, you know, you might want to jump at the chance, guys. I mean, I'm offering you something pretty awesome here, yeah? Okay, before I bore you all to death and make you go, oh, why did I watch this video, I'm going to ink my lazy drawing of the Saint.
And yet again, another example of my laziness. I'm just going to let you watch now, because I know you're all terribly bored of my voice.
Sorry if you haven't seen yourself designed yet, I can guarantee Jack is writing about you as we speak, and, you know, you're still in with a chance. I've not, like, disregarded any of you. I mean, right now, I think I know who I'm going to design next week, and I'll give you a little clue. I'm going to read out the heroes that I've got. So I've got Fossil, I've got Vapor, I've got Pegasus, I've got Apollina, I've got Vispop, and I've got WizKid. And as for villains, which will be in another 2 episodes' time, another villain special. We'll do a villain special after every 2 episodes. So we've got Hax, we've got Terror, we've got Lieutenant Slicer, we've got Phantasm. So we've got some good ones, but I can't stress more than anything that we need as many villains as we can. You always need more villains than you do heroes. Okay? So if any of you fancy being a supervillain, then please let me know, otherwise I'm going to have to start making them up and they won't be as good. We want them to be your characters, don't we? So, Jack can stretch out the villains we've got into this first storyline for as long as he possibly can, but, you know, we're going to keep needing them, so you send in those villains, and send in those heroes as well, because they're just fundamental, aren't they? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this villain special, and I shall see you next week for a normal episode. Sounded way better in my head. Apologies, I think I said Candy's superhero's name wrong. I think I said something like Apollina, when I think it's actually Apollonia. Like Apollo, I guess. Apollonia. Apollonia? 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 Alaponia? Alapish? Really lost now. Apollonia. Apollonia. Apple. It sounds like apple. Apollonia. 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 Sorry. Somebody just like comment or video response how that's said. Apollonia. Apollonia. Thank God I don't have to only pronouncing with comic books. Man.